Basildon and Thurrock University Hospital. Dr. Philip Idaewor, thank you so much for joining me on the show. There's a lot to go through. We don't have much time, but let's start with the science first, if you may. Of course, there's still so much we need to understand about this new variant, but there has been news that has emerged suggesting that antibodies built up by a previous infection or through the administration of a vaccine are 41 times less effective than they have for previous strains. Should we be concerned about Omicron?
Thank you for having me. I will say that based on experiences with viruses like the flu virus in the past, this is to be expected with a virus of this nature. It is to be expected. And therefore, what we should focus on, in my view, is the continued vaccination and development of vaccination. With flu virus, every year they use a different vaccine. So I think we should learn a lesson from the way the world has managed flu with regard to vaccination, and we should just calm down and ensure that we encourage people to get vaccinated. It is important that people understand that the single most potent force against this virus is vaccination at this point in time.
Absolutely. Let's go to the politics now. African leaders, including the president of the African Development Bank, have said there is no scientific justification for imposing a travel ban on southern Africa and, of course, Nigeria. Focusing on Nigeria, over the weekend, the Health Secretary, Sajid Javid, said there were, I believe, about 23 cases of Omicron in the UK linked to travel recently from Nigeria. In your medical position, is this justification for the action that's caused so much uproar?
I think that I totally agree with Dr. Adeshina's position, and a lot of persons that have spoken on this, I agree with them. I think that imposing travel ban, blanket travel bans without clarifications, okay, I think that is counterproductive. I think that it should be the case that if you have been vaccinated, you have had your first jab and second jab, it should be the case that you should be allowed to travel in following the usual protocol of being tested before you came out of the country of origin. Now, putting a blanket travel ban is counterproductive because you simply, by this singular action, tell those who have been vaccinated and those people who have been campaigning against vaccination that they may be right. And I think that is dangerous for us.